So we're here at Tesla Northampton today because the new Tesla Model 3 Highland is available to test drive, and in fact they were doing new deliveries today while I was doing the test drive. So check out what I thought now, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting information on EV conversions, modified EVs. I'm converting a TVR to electric with a Tesla motor and many more things, so check that out. Anyway, on with the video. Okay, we've only got 15 minutes, well probably less than that now, 14 minutes, so I'm going to get started. So obviously, indicator controls on the left, which I've got to get used to, and once I put my foot on the brake and the key in the right place, we've got the forwards and backwards. Instead of the stalk, we've got it on the screen. I thought you could change the buttons up here, but the lady said that's not the case. This is a rear-wheel drive model. I've not driven this version before, but let's just go and enjoy it. Speed limited to 85. Oh dear. Let's quickly go into the settings. So controls, I want to have it exactly the same as my Tesla Model 3 long range, so I can really give a good comparison. Steering and controls, I like it in comfort. Acceleration standard. Let's go for a drive. So swipe up. Okay, here we go. Definitely feels a lot smoother than mine. Bearing in mind mine's done 93,000 miles, and it is also lowered with IBAC 35 mil lowering. So this is always going to feel smoother in terms of ride quality. But no, the actual, when you put your foot down, it does. It's you know, it's a brand new car. There's a Tesla Model 3 new shape coming past me in red. The one that we're driving is a short range or rear motor, as the chap said in the Tesla dealership, and it's in grey. But other than that, oh, I can definitely feel the heated steering wheel because mine's a 2019. I'm not used to that. Okay, that was the first time I missed the indicators. But again, I just pressed it straight away. I knew where they were. That's fine. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go straight on first rather than straight on the dual carriageway, just to get a feel of cornering and, like, you know, rather than just on a dual carriageway. I'm not going to really get to feel much. Oh, there's a red little light. Oh god, I've gone for the indicator again. Right, there we go. I think this is going to happen a lot. Is it going to self-cancel, or am I going to? Yeah, I'm going to mess around with it and it's going to keep going. How do I cancel then? Do I just press? Okay, so to cancel, just to make things easy, just press the same indication. Oh, do you know what? I really like the heated steering wheel. I wonder if you can upgrade it on the old shape one. It's, oh yeah, gone for the indications again. So I'm quite religious with my indications. You know, I'm not a BMW driver. Is it quieter? I'll be able to tell you definitely when we're on the dual carriageway, because most of my driving in my Model 3 long range 2019 is on dual carriageways. Right, so let's go 35 and let's go 30 and accelerate to 50. 1, 2, 3, punch. Okay, sounded quite cool as well. Had a slightly different note. Okay, well I'm used to the indicators now. So the next challenge is a roundabout with the indicators. So, right, indicating around the roundabout. Okay, yeah, it's kind of in the wrong place, really. I think I would have to change the timing of when I do the indications, maybe. The seats are just a newer. They're the same seats pretty much, but they're just a newer version of mine. You know, you can definitely tell the sound. It is a lot quieter in here. But let's get out onto the dual carriageway really to tell. But, you know, in terms of the quality, the material is definitely better. The middle armrest, much softer. Feels a bit like silk nappa leather, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's real leather. And the seats feel a lot softer, the materials used. A slightly more comfortable, newer version of what I got, which is kind of what it is really. I'm not thinking I must change mine straight away. I am thinking I need a heated steering wheel. Little things, eh? I'll give it some pasty on the dual carriageway, get up to sort of 75, 80 and see what the noise level's like. Let's accelerate onto the dual carriageway up to 75 then. Let's go. It's got quite a cool little whine to the motor. It's been limited to 85, but I mean it's got a decent amount of punch. But I'm used to the dual motor long range, which has got a lot more get up and go. I'll put the 0 to 60, the new one, at the bottom of the screen so people know. What is the beeping? I don't know what that beeping is. Right, I'm going to indicate, I'm going to come off, go back up the dual carriageway. Oh, I tell you what, something I've noticed straight away, on the Tesla Model 3, when you indicate, it comes up with a camera for your blind spot. And that camera is, it's like, you know, 4K quality compared to the camera on my 2019 one. So yeah, obviously the camera's been upgraded, you know, it's so much better. Tell straight away. Well, let's see what the handling's like. Let's check out the traction control. Yeah. Yeah, traction control works nicely. That was fun. Maybe I should get a real drive one. But soon I'll have drift mode on my long range, so check out the video coming for that soon. Probably when the warranty runs out. Yeah, it's definitely quieter. I'm pretty impressed, to be fair. I wouldn't say I'm wowed, but then again, I'm driving a Tesla at the moment, and I think anyone who hasn't driven a Tesla before, I think one of the, you know, a 15-minute test isn't really enough. You really need to have one for, I would say, a couple of days, get used to charging it as well. Because I think you don't really see the benefits of a Tesla until you live with it, in terms of the charging. But as far as I'm concerned, it is the only EV to buy, unless you haven't got the budget and then you buy something like a, I don't know, Hyundai Ioniq or something like that for now sub 10 grand, 28 kilowatt hour. But yeah, really good. Yeah, it is nice. It is nice. And I didn't notice that the regenerative braking was any different. So clearly it is very similar. I had it on the same setting just to make it, you know, the same. The foot down again. Yes, plenty. Unless you're, you know, a chargehead like me. Love the performance, love the kickback. You'd have to go for the dual motor, obviously, or the performance when that comes out. But yeah, I've been really impressed with this. And the indicators, do you know what? I'm not that fussed about it. I think, I'll tell you what, I'm going to try another roundabout. Let's check the turning circle. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's check the roundabout. So I don't think I'd really check that enough, because that was my main concern with the indicator thing. So here we go. So yeah, do you know what? I don't think it would be as much of an issue as I thought, because it's literally, as I'm going round, it's just in the middle of the steering wheel where you need to press, so it's not an issue. Not an issue. There's VW next door. Could have a look at the ID7 while we're here, if it's there. Have a drive. That'd be a good comparison. I know it's going to be nowhere close. Yeah, okay, there. That was an issue. So for indication, so I turned the wheel and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. So okay, that's where it could be an issue. So when you're turning left, has anyone got a solution to that? Maybe, I don't know. Let's reverse it back. I mean, they look great. I'm going to get some videos of the different colours, because oh, now we're going to reverse. I'll tell you what, it might be worth, I'm going to do some parking, see if I can get used to this playing around with forwards and backwards, etc., because I've not really trialled that. And again, this is why you need to drive one long term, just to get used to it. And then press park. There we go. Let's try that again. So here we go. and then reverse. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Not any issues with that. There we go. The cameras are really good, really impressive. And I've come back just about on time. Hopefully they weren't going to send any Tesla police on me. But what I'll do, I'll get a bit more of a close-up of the rest of the car. But I would say that other than the indicators, I think I need a long-term test to really work that out and how that works. And again, playing with the full self-driving. I've got full self-driving on mine. So I would like to try it on the new shape, or at least the auto drive system, to see what it's like, because I have noticed that mine's changed quite a lot after the update. It's a bit more intrusive. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the new features. Notice that these buttons to open the door are bigger. Again, it's the funny things that you notice. Again, here we go, the indicator's on the left hand side, but when I was turning left, because I was trying to use my left thumb to do it when it was up here, but when it was down there, I wasn't used to it. So I think maybe you need your right hand ready. Again, because I'm a bit of a one-handed driver. Should I be admitting that? But you know, I am. And yeah, so I'm used to being able to do everything. So with the left hand like that, flicking up, flicking down. And then in a Jap car, I'll do it with my right hand, because obviously JDM models have your indicators on your right. But yeah, I mean, it's the interior. This is a bit muddy in here, naughty. But yeah, material, I'm not a fan of this. I don't like that. I don't like this either. I think that needs to be leather. But yeah, the softness of the materials is much nicer. I'm a bit of a steering wheel pervert, and I prefer the old one. This one seems to be thinner. That's quite a nice design there. I couldn't really tell. Oh, here we go. There we go. That is the quality there. Look at that. That is definitely sharper than mine. So that was impressive. Cubby holes all the same. This is what I was talking about here with the inserts, because mine's are just empty, and you have to say you have to, but you can get accessories to make the holes slimmer. But here they've got little squidgy bits to hold your drink. I mean, everything else really. Oh, the screen! We haven't looked at the screen. Let's go check it out. Check it out. Let's go have a look. So, this is something that I really. Ooh, I'll tell you what we didn't do. We didn't hear the sound system. We'll do that in a second. God, so many things to remember. That's pretty impressive. You got the YouTube music. There we go. We're gonna have to go in the front to check the music out. Oh look, USB-C's at the bottom there. Decent. Oh yeah, because it's very different, the fan there. Oh, that's strong. Let's turn that down. Or not. No, let's turn it off. There we go. Music. Yeah, is it? Oh, I'll tell you. Gosh. One thing I do notice in the back of ours is this feels quite tinny normally. I say tinny. It has a bit of a noise to it. Ooh, that's quite cool. That is really. Look at that with the armrest. Look, we've got this middle headrest, and it actually comes down. That's cool. I like that. It doesn't move. It doesn't move up and down. This doesn't move up and down. But I like that. That's a quite cool design. Again, it's got the inserts to make it slimmer for the drinks. No ski pass through. Right, let's listen to the sound system, see if it's any better. Radio? So radio. Here we go. Radio. Channel 1. Here we go. Radio 1. Let's have a listen. It's good. The sound system is good. Is it better? I wouldn't say it's noticeably better, but I mean the quality is probably a lot better. A lot more speakers in here. But let's let the other person drive it, because I'm sure they're dying to get out in it. and we'll look at some of the more details inside the showroom. Okay, we're back in the showroom now, and I thought I'd just show people the difference between the different wheels. I prefer the old ones, to be fair, but it's nice to see something different. Be interesting to see what aftermarket and accessories companies come up with, something to fill the gaps. But you know, they're smart wheels. They're the same size, I believe, 18s. Yeah, 235, 45, 18s, Michelin's. Yeah. What else we got on here? Got the mud flaps. They're quite like them. They're a bit thinner than what I've seen before. They look quite good. But this is blue with the light interior. I'm not sure about this. Oh, this is leather. So this is upgraded if you have the white interior then. Because the one that I just drove had cloth. I'll ask the lady in a minute just to confirm. So here is the wheel caps. Boot is exactly the same in terms of space. Yeah, again, a lot of reviewers don't actually show people how much storage there is under here, because there's loads. And don't forget there's the front as well. There we go. So that's the new rear look of the new shape. I quite like this new rear bumper design. Looks pretty cool. They've changed where the screen wash cap is, because it used to be up here. That's interesting. What are these? I think I'm going to have to ask them what these are. Right, so I'm back in my Tesla Model 3, and I thought I'd give everyone a summary of what I thought of the new shape one. Now, being a long range Tesla driver and owner, I'd still wait for the long range, mainly because I just like the performance. In terms of the range, I think, to be honest, the range would be very similar to what I've got at the moment in this, because the fact that it's got, you know, the short range, you can charge it up to 100% because it's got the LFP battery, which is a big benefit. So I don't have to worry about charging it to 80% on a short run. But I miss this, the absolute, put the foot down, and it goes like absolute, you know, stink up to 70. So yeah, I couldn't give that away. I'm too much of a chargehead. I love my performance, you know. So, oh, new last of the Saab. Wow, I haven't seen one of them for a while. So the last ever Saab that I did before they went bust. Straight away, I can tell that the other Tesla was a lot quieter. Damn it. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I drive the new one? I should have done it. But yeah, I was really impressed, and I would say that if anyone's looking for a company car, then yeah, it's great. I wasn't really too worried about the steering wheel controls or all the rest of it. I got used to it very, very swiftly, and I wasn't bothered about the forwards and backwards thing. I did it a couple of times. Yeah, really impressed. So, in terms of feedback, would I buy one? Yes, I would. Am I going to change Rusty for one? No, I'm not, because I'm spending too much on my electric TVR. So, there we go, really. So I hope that video was interesting and informative. Probably not. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you